beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Zirndorfer Brau, and it's a bottle of their Kellerbier coming in at 4.9% ABV in a 500ml bottle. There's a look at it, there's the bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Many thanks to Stephen in Germany for sending us the beer. Thank you, Stephen. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. I do like a Kellerbier. It's a beer that, it's exactly what, let's talk about the look of the beer first. We've got a 3-finger, slightly off-white head, slightly hazy looking amber coloured beer, good levels of carbonation. Slow moving carbonation, it's not crazy, but Keller is to store, same as lager is to store. So the beer is generally, well, that's what they would have done in the olden days, would be, they'd have like cellars in the brewery, underground, nice and cool. They'd have wooden barrels of beer and they'd leave it, they'd store it. And the beer would kind of do its thing and mature over time. So expect some flavours from the yeast in this beer. Generally, if you want, I've kind of worked this out for myself over the years, that you can drink a fresh hoppy beer that's got to be drunk really fresh, or something like a Kellerbier. It goes against the grain of hoppy beer, so I'm not expecting this to be hoppy unless they've dry hopped it at the very end. I'm expecting yeast flavours, because when you store something, you're either going to pull some flavours from the malts over time, or more than likely the yeast. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, yeah, and it's just like this wet grain. A bit like, I was sent some of this lovely malt. And when you chew malt, you get this like caramel sweetness going on. And some beers will, that flavour will come through. That kind of almost kind of worty, caramelly, barley-like aroma. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Extremely malty, almost worty beer, but there's some beautiful flavours in here. I do like it, it's very nice. It's very refreshing. It's got like a medium mouthfeel to it. It's got like a creamy depth to it, and that's the amount of malt that's in the beer. That's very good. Probably dry hopped. It's a little bitter. There's a little bit of stinging nettle on the back end. A little bit peppery, a little bit spicy. But a decent brew. I like that kind of baked bread caramel flavour that's going on in the beer. The carbonation, when you hold the beer in your mouth, you get this like zinging, like the you can feel the beer carbonated. It's hissing and fizzing on the tongue. Just helps to move the beer around a little bit inside of the mouth, releasing more of that flavour. All in German, so there's not a lot I can understand on the back of this bottle. But yeah, Stephen in Germany. There's the beers. We're going to be making our way through these beers now. I have like batches come my way, so I go, right, these beers come first because they're older, and then I kind of work my way through. So these beers are being worked through. I started a few days ago. I went away for a while. It's nice to get back and get back into the beer. But very good, very lovely. Easy drinking, 4.9% ABV. I think I could drink 2 or 3. And then I may be looking for something, maybe, I don't know, maybe a bit hoppier, if I'm honest. I like the style, it's very sessionable. I was just thinking to myself then, if it was a sunny afternoon in my garden or a beer garden, would I want to drink 3, 4, 5 of these? I think I get to about 2 or 3 and then I'd be going, it's nice, but I want to try something else now. Whereas some beers, like a really kind of like crisp Pilsner, I could buy 6 bottles of and smash them. Or Weiss beer. Never get sick of Weiss beer. I could drink it till the cows come home. I'm gonna rate it. I really like it. I really like the beer. Spicy, peppery, a little bit of sweetness to begin with that malt. Quite a lot of sweetness, to be honest. But not too sweet. It's not kind of like sweet like some beers, but it's sweet. Then it's a nice bitterness on the back end, so it's got good balance, a really good balance to it. There's a touch of licorice going on in the background, just a small pinch with that spicy pepperiness. It's good. It's a 7. It's a 7 out of 10 all day long. 7 out of 10 for, what do we call it? Zirndorfer Kellerbier at 4.9% ABV. Thank you very much to Stephen in Germany for sending us the beer. 7 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.